rainy Monday morning here in Wexford, and I am talking to Maria in Louth. Maria, how are you?
Hiya, Sam. I'm very good. Very good.
You've
Yeah.
had a busy weekend. You were doing Christmas markets, were you?
I had my last one now for 2022. Yeah. So we were in Sonarta on Saturday. And so Sunday was the first Sunday off in about 6 weeks. So it was lovely.
Oh, nice, nice. I know you did your little spa day as well for
Yeah.
yourself. For people who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself and Esker Fields.
Well, my name is Maria Morgan. I live in County Louth with my gorgeous husband, Terry, and my three sons. And we live on the dairy farm in County Louth. And I make natural skincare products that make you feel amazing because that's the power of essential oils. So, Esker Fields, while they're a natural skincare product and they're all handmade and they're all made with natural ingredients, they're not just an ordinary skincare product. They're an aromatic sensory experience. So it is around how you use the products and how the products make you feel as a result of using them.
Well, I have to say, everybody, like I actually bought this from you. It's the little burner. Tell
Yeah.
people about this and this smell, folks. Oh my gosh, it's called Christmas Blend. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, it's been very popular this year altogether. Yeah, the Christmas blend is a blend of cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, and mandarin orange. So they're
Mm.
all the smells that you would associate with Christmas if your mother, or your grandmother, or yourself was making a Christmas pudding. They're the smells. But the beauty of them for now is there's such a lot of colds and flus and that in the house. I know my two sons had it here. So burning that, although it smells absolutely gorgeous, it will also neutralize the any airborne viruses. So you burning that in your room will actually help protect you against the colds and flus that's circulating.
Oh, lovely. Yes, I love it. I love the smell of when I was putting the decorations up and stuff. I
Yeah,
had the smell burning. It was really, really nice and cozy and
yeah,
Christmassy.
yeah.
But yes, tell us more about some of the other products. I think you have some there.
Yeah, I have. Well, I suppose the most popular and the ones I started initially were with the foot cream, and I have a hand cream as well. And put that in right.
Yeah.
And they were the first I started with because I think everybody uses a hand cream, and the other part of their foot, that body that they neglect, is your feet, and you
Mm.
spend so much time on your feet. So they were the two I started. I'm going to actually show you how to use them because, to be honest with you, how you use the product is as important as the product themselves. So I have a little bit of hand cream here, and you can see I'm only using a very tiny amount. So I'm using a tiny amount, putting it on my hands, rubbing it into my nails because if you have any brittle nails, it'll help with that. And then the most important thing with all of the products, be it a body oil, be it a hand cream, any of them, is that you take time to smell them. So what you have there is it's frankincense, lavender, sweet orange, and benzene. They're all really good skin healing oils, but they're also good for stress and anxiety. So even putting a little bit of hand cream, smelling it like that, will actually help relax you because the fastest way to get essential oils into your body is actually through your nose. So that's why when you're using an Escoffield product, it needs to be an experience. It needs to give yourself that couple of seconds at a time and be mindful about using it. So if you're using the hand cream, that you take that time to smell it because you actually see people deflating in front of my eyes when I'm at a Christmas fair or anything like that. I don't actually sell my products. I tell the story of my products because the products will sell themselves. I don't
Mm.
need to sell those. So I just need to get people to start experiencing them and to use them and to get that lovely aroma. And see how much that, they can feel it. And a few years ago, my husband was helping me at a Christmas fair, and I was doing this, asking them to show them, get them to smell it. And we could see people going, "Oh, that's gorgeous," and you'd see the shoulders going down, and after a couple of hours in this, he says, "Bria, there's an awful lot of stressed people around."
Yeah.
So that's what the products do. They actually, and we have body oils and shower gels, and we have aftershave balm for
You have shower
men.
gels, do you?
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Oh, I like a nice shower gel now. I
Yeah,
do, I have to say.
yeah. And the whole thing is when you're using the shower gel, I actually put it in the bath, if I'm being honest, because I love soaking in the bath. That's my thing. But not everybody is like me and likes the bath. But if you're putting it into the shower gel, it is about being mindful about when you're applying it to the skin that you are sending loving energy to your body.
Mm.
Because we negate our bodies. We're all the time finding ourselves wanting. We're too fat, we're too thin, we're too small, we're too tall, we're whatever. So, what I want people to do is to get back in touch with themselves, in touch with their bodies, and anchor that feeling of wellness with the smell of the products. And so, then when you use the product again and you get that smell again, the brain understands and smells as, oh, this is when I let go. This is
Ah,
when
yeah.
I just be. And that's what you're trying to do. So that's why when you go into a spa or you're having a treatment and you get that lovely aroma when you walk in the door, that's what it is. It's setting that, because smell and your olfactory sense is the last thing to go. If people who have Alzheimer's or anything like that, their last thing to go is smell. And that's why certain smells will calm people, and all of that, because it associates the smell with a memory.
Wonderful. Yes, yes. Oh gosh, even if I smell paint or putty, it reminds me of my dad
Yeah,
who's passed away. And
yeah,
I go, or even the smell of his pipe,
yeah,
the condor ready rubbed in the
yeah,
pipe. I go, someone and I'd smell it and someone else would be smoking it. It's mad,
mhm,
isn't it? The way
yeah.
smell can bring a memory.
Oh, it
So
can, yeah.
it's like music, isn't it? Can
Yes.
hear a song, yeah, it brings you straight back. So tell people a little bit about yourself and why you started this business, Maria.
Well, I suppose anyone that's in the holistic side of whether it's giving treatments, whether it's making products, they all have their story and they all have their scale. And I'm no different. And I got sick. I got very sick with work-related stress about 15 years ago now. And I was unable to work for a period of 11 months. So I got sick on the 28th of November. I went back the 3rd of October the following year. And at that time, I wasn't able to do any physical work. So for me to, wipe a tea stain on a table, my arm would just go dead, because that was too much energy for me to just expel at that stage. Or to wash the floor in the kitchen would take me 3 days to recover. I was completely burnt out. But conventional medicine at that time could not cure me, because there was nothing physically wrong with me that they could cure. So I hadn't got any tumors, thank God. I had no infections. I had, what do you do with someone whose blood test comes back perfect? And as the
Mm.
doctor said, I was the healthiest person coming into the surgery on paper. So that kind of got me in. When you're unwell, you will try anything to get well. And that was the one thing I had in my favor was I had an awareness, and I don't know where I got it from. I think I was born with it, that your mind could make you well or your mind could make you sick. And that
Mm.
for me to get well, it was up to me. It was, so I, would tried everything. So that got me into, reflexology and bioenergy and all of that. And I learned about the energetic body and the physical body. I didn't realize that. And the body has a great capacity to heal itself, Sam, if we listen and recognize the signs. And mine was screaming at me, but I actually didn't recognize the signs. And looking back, I actually didn't know I was stressed, which when I think about it now, it's like, gosh, how the hell did you not know that, Maria? Because at that stage, I was working full time. I had 2 young children, and I was studying at night. And I was making up the time I was going to college as well. So I had to make up that time. Those 3 days a month I had to make up. So I was burning the candle at both ends. And I just ran out of steam.
Mm-hmm.
And so that kind of got me into that. And then the other catalyst that happened, so I was kind of dabbling around doing, introductory courses, but didn't ever go down the road of getting a formal qualification, because instinctively I knew once I did that, I'd have to do something with it. And I didn't want to make major changes in my life at that stage. And the next catalyst was my brother died very suddenly 7 years ago. So he went to bed, didn't wake up, and he was 2 weeks short of his 52nd birthday. I'm 53 now, so I'm older than he was then. And that really cut me to the core. And I made a decision, and everything in my life, even when I got well, people ask me, how do you know, was there a turning point of when you got well? And I said, yes, there was. And that was when I made a decision. And when you make a decision, a commitment to yourself, to no one else. And the first one I made was when I was sick. I made a decision that I was accepting where I was. This was my life now. Because for months, with the negative voice was saying, why didn't you listen to why look at you now? If you'd only listened, this wouldn't have happened to you. So the first decision was, I decided I was accepting where I was now. This was my life, but I would get well and I'd never be here again. That was the first decision. And then after my brother died, the next decision I made was, I am never putting off what I want to do, because I don't know how much time I have left on this earth. None of us do.
Yeah.
So then that was in April. He died in April, and the following October, I started my training as an aromatherapist. Now, I had put that off for at least 2 to 3 years before that. I always made an excuse why I couldn't do it. And you will always get that. You'll always find an excuse why you can't do something.
Well, do you know what? Siobhan has just commented. Hi, Siobhan. Yes, you missed the beginning and the introduction. Yes, this is Maria from Esker Fields. She says, morning, ladies. All sounds amazing. Missed the intro. Love to know your guest name. It's Maria Morgan. It's underneath her picture there. Love to know name of products, eskerfields.ie, where I can get them in bed at the moment. 5 weeks of coughing. Have you anything that you'd recommend for Siobhan? Finally had to give in. Well, good girl, Siobhan. Get well soon. Is there anything you can recommend for Siobhan?
Well, if Siobhan sends me a personal message, I will make up a blend for Siobhan, specifically for that, because people would come to me and like the products, yes, but they are for general things. But you can, aromatherapy is wonderful for building up the immune system and helping with all of that. And I can make up a specific blend to help Siobhan to get over the dose that she sounds like she's had a bad dose, and the immune system needs good kind of shot.
Yeah.
And we would have done it for people I've done it for people who have had COVID and was finding it hard to shift it and things like that. So yeah, I'll make her up a blends. Just give me a PM and I'll do that for her.
Yeah, just connect. I'll connect you on LinkedIn, Siobhan. We're live on Twitter. We're live on LinkedIn. Siobhan is joining us from LinkedIn. So yes, thanks, Siobhan. Please do share this out as well. Yeah, eskerfields.ie. She does beautiful products. Show us the foot balm, the foot one.
It's here.
Yes, lovely.
Now this is really good, because I'll tell you why. I made this for the feet. It's for hot, burning, achy, sore feet. But when I'm making a product, I always start with the end in mind. What is the product trying to achieve? What do I want this product to achieve? And then that I work back from that. That determines the oils, the ingredients, and everything else. So when I was making this, I was making it for pain, okay, for sore, painful, achy, burning feet. So the oils doesn't know whether you apply that to your feet or whether you apply it to your knee, or whether you apply it to your leg. So my mother is 86, flying, absolutely brilliant. She's after making 3 puddings, I don't know many Christmas cakes. She's flying. She's a tiny little bit of here in this joint here, a bit of arthritis. And in odd time, she'll get maybe a cramp in her leg. So she uses the foot cream, yes, on her feet, but she has it at the side of the bed. And whenever she gets a pain, she applies it there, takes the pain out, and allows her to sleep. So this is really good for aches and pains.
So that'd be good for the mammy as well. My mammy, yeah, they've a sore. And come here, do you know what else? So tell me the other things that you have. Do you have men's products as well?
Yes, I do. I have a lovely aftershave balm. I have it here. This is great. Now, you could buy this for the man in your life, but don't tell him I told you. It's really good. Also, if you're doing your bikini line, and you know the way you get that razor burn, buy a little bit of that. It's gone the next day, but don't tell him.
So it's really for us.
You can buy it for him, but you have a sneaky little bit yourself.
I love it. I love it.
Then the hair and beard oil, I put it on my own hair this morning because I have curly hair and it's naturally dry. And if you think of a man's beard, it's naturally dry. It's curly, it's not straight. And curly hair tends to be dry. So I can put it on my own. And, people kind of think to me, did you get your hair washed, Maria? And I said, or did you get it done? I said, no, I just put the oil in it. So I'm a great believer in buying presents, but including myself in them. So don't tell them I said that.
Brilliant. And you've all kinds of gift boxes as well. Show me the gift box, because I know that for anyone in the corporate space or who has employees, there's plenty of time if they order today that you could get them delivered out to their employees. Is that right?
No, it is, yeah. The next day delivery. So this one here, have I got it? Is a hand, foot, and lip. So what you have in there is a hand cream, a foot cream, and a lip. The other one is a very popular one. Is the home spa gift set.
Oh,
now that's the one I would use myself. That's what I did on Saturday night. I think I put a post up where I had, the feet up. I have, and it's a shower gel, or you can put in the bath. You'll have the body oil, and then you'll have small hand and foot cream. So that's what I did on Saturday night. I had my bath. I put my body oil, and I sent loving energy into my body, all of that. And then I finished off with the foot cream and the hand cream, and, got into the pajamas and whatever and relaxed. And then about 10:30 or 10:15, you think somebody has given me a sleeping injection, because you can just feel the eyes starting to close and you have the best night's sleep. So I would say the home spas is giving you everything you need to give yourself that little mini spa treatment in the comfort of your own home. And it really sets me up. I would have that every week. But, if I'm very busy, I might have it 2 or 3 times a week. But I allow myself that time. So for health and well-being of their employees, there's nothing as good as essential oils.
Yeah. So I mean, you'll be getting your staff would be lovely and refreshed then coming back after Christmas. And Siobhan has mentioned, she said, thanks so much, ladies. Glad I tuned in. Happy Christmas to you both. Happy Christmas to you, Siobhan. I'll connect yourself and Maria after the call. But yes, Maria. So if anyone wants to,
there is a great one. This is here is it's a relaxed roller ball for people on the go and busy and stressed and, doesn't have time for that lovely aromatherapy bath. This is a great one to have in your handbag.
Okay.
And what it is, you put it in the back of your pulse points, the back of your ears, your wrists. You could put it in your temples if you want to too. And the whole idea is to smell and relax. Because the best thing you can do if you're stressed on the go is to actually slow down your breathing. And that's very hard to do when you just feel rushing. And then you get those lovely aromas of Mei Chang and geranium and vetiver and what's the last one? Cypress. And it just, I wish you could smell it there.
I know, we need smell-o-vision.
I said that is just, if there's any IT people that can get me smell-o-vision for my
coming.
website,
I think it's coming.
I would love that.
I think it is coming. But another thing that you mentioned, there's the sleep mist, isn't there?
Yes,
There's a sleep gift set as well. I was looking at
yes.
that one.
And it's, it's got very popular because the amount of people who can't sleep is
Mm.
unbelievable. And if you can't sleep, it really makes life very difficult because you're exhausted. So the idea is you have, I'm spraying it here. You can't smell it, but you can see it there, spray. And it has not frankincense, lavender, cypress, a bitter orange, a vetiver, and basil. And it's gorgeous. They're all deeply relaxing oils. So you spray that onto your pillow, the top of your duvet, and a little bit over your bed. And then I would also use the sleep sand. I have the sleep sand there, and I put that onto the pulse points. I put it on here because I don't obviously be wearing a polo neck to bed. So I put it on there, and then I smell it. And the whole thing is slowing down your breathing. You must hold it for a couple of seconds and breathe it out. And then as you're using that, again, is what I was saying, the body then gets to associate that aroma with this is time to let go, this is time for sleep now. And you're training your body in to go to sleep. And it stops that chatter in your head when you just can't switch off your head to tick off the sleep. And then have your roller ball at the side of the bed that if you wake up in the middle of the night, just do the same thing again and, box your breathing, box type breathing to do it. It's really wonderful. The number of people who write to me, who send me Facebook messages, who send me emails about the sleep is unbelievable. Every time I go to a fair or someone buys it online, I invariably will get a message to say, this really works. And it's just training our body to get to sleep. Now, obviously, you do try and switch off the technology a half an hour before, but if you make going to bed that time for you and it's training your body, and that's really it is us getting back in tune with our bodies. And that's what the product, my goal for my products is to help people feel good about themselves. And that's through my products. And I can help more people through my products than I ever could getting people coming to me to a plane for a treatment.
Absolutely. Well done. Brilliant. So eskerfields.ie, folks. If you have any last minute gifts you need to get, if you want to get Maria to make up a blend for you, anything like that, or recommend, just contact Maria. She's brilliant at helping you and advising you what would be the best one. So we're going to finish up now. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I will be... if you go to Twitter, Esker Fields, at Esker Fields, and connect with Maria on Instagram as well, you'll find her there also. So thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. When is the last time they can order? When is the last post?
The UK is the 20th because it takes 2 days, to get over there. And I'm saying the 21st. You're pushing it to 22nd. You can go to 22nd, but just I would say 21st for Ireland one.
Do you sell gift vouchers?
Yes, I can. I can sell gift vouchers. Yeah.
Hi, PP Torre is joining us from Mexico. Oh. Yes, thank you so much. So there, you're global now, Maria. See? Happy Christmas, everybody. And please share this out or go to eskerfields.ie if you'd like to buy any of your employees' gift sets or anything like that. Happy Monday, everybody. People are joining in from LinkedIn. So if anyone wants to connect with Maria, we'll put the link in the comments later on. And thank you so much, Maria. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for having me. Take care. Happy Christmas.
You too.